Well, this video is going to be very long form because it's kind of a surprise. I found my son's dream car and got an incredible deal. He doesn't know about it. He doesn't know that we have it. I'm gonna kind of do some things to get him acclimated, whatever, and then there will be a reveal to him that is his car. But I'm actually gonna make him work on it and tell him that it's someone else's car. And I'm gonna have him do all this work, and then drop the bomb that it is his car. Now, I traded a go-kart for it, and no one's gonna believe that, but I did. I traded a go-kart for a 1987 Toyota Corolla. It's a Florida car, no rust. Someone had done a lot of modifications and made this a show car. Some of it is going to be very hard to undo. The first thing that we're going to start with, though, is getting it cleaned up because it's been sitting for a little while. It runs and drives fine. The clutch is on its way out, so that'll be something that we end up doing shortly. But such a good deal. I couldn't turn it down. I'm kind of excited for y'all to see what we have going on, and it's going to be really hard for me not to tell him right off the bat that it's his car, because once he sees it, he's going to flip out. So I'm going to try and capture it all without giving it away. I won't be able to post a video for probably a few weeks till we get it all taken care of, but I'll still be doing updates on the other cars. I got some other things going on. We kind of changed the course of what's going to happen with all of the cars. Basically, I don't know, because I'd like to focus my resources on the Corolla just to get it where it needs to be, reliable for him. So with that being said, budget and all that, I'm gonna change the plans on the Monte Carlo, which I never even told anyone about what the actual plans are. So I'm gonna get into that again in another video. But just so y'all can see, we're gonna be cleaning up this Corolla, and I'll let you guys see the nitty and the gritty. What do you mean you don't believe me?
I don't believe you. Because, well, I can't have it yet.
You're gonna need this.
I read it.
You read the whole thing?
Yep.
It'll spark.
Oh, ow.
You're connecting power between the posts. Really, you want to come from here. This is a good attack angle because of this.
Right.
Like right here.
So with this Corolla, there's a few must-do things. The seats are beat up, falling apart, and 40 years old. The steering wheel is very small, really far into the dash. I don't know if they took a hub out and just winged it or something. I'm not really sure, but it doesn't fit right. And my hands are in like this speedometer when whatever. It looks like it's for a video game or a golf cart. I really don't know. So the steering wheel's gotta go, seats gotta go. But I rolled the dice. I got these bad boys and they are incredible. The fabric is great. The inside is it's like Kevlar. Like when they make Kevlar seats, it's like that, but it's not epoxied, Then the outside is like a suede. 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 But the quality is incredible, and they're pretty much the cheapest ones I could find. And the box came damaged, like big old hole in it, right through the side, and it went through the box, it went through the plastic, into the seat, whatever hit it, and there was no damage. So another win for the cheap seats. They also kind of match the 80s vibe thing that we're gonna kind of make. We're gonna try and make this like as period correct as possible. So these are gonna help with that. And then the door panels and rear seat and carpet and the dash we're gonna all make look similar to these seats, not identical but similar. So it all fits together. Get rid of that gross blue that someone spray painted or whatever you want to call it. It's something, but it's kind of gross. So we're gonna get rid of the grossness, the agedness. The build is very dated. We're gonna get rid of the unsafe bits, like the seats. I mean, they look like they're kind of crushed back a little, and that steering wheel definitely shoved straight into the dash. So we're gonna work on getting all the safe stuff done first, because the car runs. We got a few other things I don't want to do without him. He knows about the car now. He's very excited about it, but we still got a few things I'm going to try and tackle without him around, so that he could be more surprised when he sees other things happening to it. All right, excuse the insulation mess. That's gonna go somewhere. We're focusing on the seat. This is something I've done over and over again, because a lot of seat kits that you could buy are too high for myself, right? And they're crazy expensive. Half the time they don't fit me right. My son is just shy of my height, so I'm sure he's gonna have the same problem eventually. But what I've done is cut the factory seat mounts off the rails, and we marked them, drilled them, all this stuff, and we measured this way, got everything lined up to where we bolted to the seat rails that come on the seat, And, you know, obviously we're going to clean it up a little bit better, make it nicer, but this is just to show you, especially if you're tall, you don't have to get planted, or, you know, a lot of those companies, you can take these, and sometimes even if they don't line up perfectly, you know, you can clock them, drill 2 holes, right? This one, we're not using the second hole, but that's going to get cleaned up. We're not using this one, but you drill 2 holes or whatever, and you can clock your seat mount and bolt it through, and then either bolt another bolt here on this side if it doesn't fit, or you can spot weld or whatever. So from the factory, they're spot welded, and we drilled the spot welds out. Well, we're not going to use them, so that's going to get cleaned up here soon. But I just wanted to show you that you don't have to buy expensive seat mounts if you're crafty. So this is basically the trick that big racing seat does not want you to know, that you can chop your factory seat rails up, and you know, once you line everything up, it is a little bit of trial and error, but once you get everything lined up right, bolted in right, cleaned up, you can do a little spot weld in here if you don't trust your own wrenching abilities. I left these loose because these are solid, so we're going to mount these first and slide these back in, tighten them up, and then if this hits the floor, I'm going to do a little chop on the bolt here, because this might actually hit the floor, so we're probably going to chop this off. And like I said, if you trust yourself, you're good to go. Or you can spot weld, whatever. But that's it. No $200 mounts needed. And this is factory rails cut up. And I've done this before in another video that got crazy amount of views on an IS300. But on the IS300, I did not retain the ability to adjust your seat because I'm tall as fuck. I usually keep my seat slid all the way back, but because this is for Vincent's Corolla, he's a little bit shorter than me now. But so we wanted to keep it to where he had the reclining and he had the adjustable seat rails. You know, trying to keep it as close to stock functions as possible. But there you go.